Before you start decking the halls and singing fa la la, hold on to your holiday cheer because today, we're unraveling the sinister secrets lurking beneath the tinsel and mistletoe. I'm talking about the dark side of the holidays, and at the center of it all is none other than the legendary Christmas demon himself, Krampus. It might be hard to believe, but our cozy Yuletide season has a shadow, and Krampus is proof that not everything is sugar, spice, and everything nice during the most wonderful time of the year. For centuries, tales of this demonic figure have haunted the folklore of Christmas, and his origins, well, they're as mysterious as the shadows that dance in the glow of your tree lights. I've dug deep into the archives to unearth some spine-chilling facts about Krampus that will leave you questioning the merriness of your festivities. Guess what? Krampus is not just a relic of the past. Oh no, he's more popular now than ever. Number 1. Let's talk roots, not the kind you find in your garden, but the pagan kind. Krampus, the Og nightmare maker, is believed to have some ancient pagan vibes going on, maybe even a family tie to Hel, the Norse underworld boss. Can you imagine a demon offspring dragging naughty kids straight to hell? Now that's some serious family drama. But here's the kicker. Krampus didn't just pop out of nowhere. Nope, this creepy legend took root in the frosty hills of Austria and Germany, way back when. And get this, during the Enlightenment era in Vienna, he became the VIP of discipline, scaring the living daylights out of kids to keep them in line. Talk about a tough love approach. Number 2. Now let's talk about Krampus's fashion sense, or lack thereof. This guy makes the bougie man look like a fashion model. Picture this, a hybrid monster with demon vibes, a dash of human, and a sprinkle of goat-like madness. Horns on the head, hooves for feet. And wait for it, a tongue as red as blood that's practically begging to haunt your dreams. I mean, seriously, he's like the devil's long-lost twin. I don't know about you, but if I stumbled upon this creature on a dark winter night, I'd be running for the hills faster than you can say Yuletide nightmare. So what's the deal with Krampus? Number 3. When Christianity rolled into town, trying to kick out all things pagan, did Krampus take a hike? Nah, he inadvertently got hitched to Christmas, chained up like a demonic sidekick to the jolly old Saint Nick. Imagine that, an unholy alliance. Back in the 1930s, Austria slapped a ban on Krampus during their fascist frenzy, branding him as evil and anti-Catholic. But did that crush the Krampus myth? Nope, it's like trying to put out a fire with a water gun. Ever wondered why Krampus got himself wrapped up in chains? Well, that's part of his wild history, and it's not because he's into some kinky stuff. Join the ride as we unveil the sinister secrets of Krampus and why he's got a chain gang going on. And hey, did you know the ban on him in Austria failed miserably? It's like trying to cage a monster that's been set loose on the Christmas scene. Number 4. Krampus Name. It's not just a random label. It's got claws, flaws, and hooves all over it. So why in the world do we call them Krampus? The info on this is murkier than a haunted swamp, but there's one version that's got some agreement. Since this festive nightmare originated in Germany, they say his name comes from the German word Krampen, which translates to claw. Imagine that, a Christmas creature with claws instead of a cozy pair of socks. We just talked about how he's rocking hooves instead of regular feet, so the claw connection kinda makes sense, right? Number 5. Now let's dive into the gruesome side of Krampus, the Og Punisher of mischievous kids. Forget coal in the stocking. This dude means business. Armed with a bunch of sticks, he's not afraid to play a little rough. Forget the timeouts. Krampus goes straight to whipping naughty children into shape. And that's not even the worst part. Picture this. He's got this enormous bag, not filled with gifts, but with doom. Why? Because he kidnaps the little troublemakers and stuffs them into his sack, dragging them straight down to hell. Talk about bedtime stories that will give you nightmares. Number 6. You're probably wondering when this holiday horror show unfolds. Well, mark your calendar for Krampus Night, the night when Krampus comes to town. We're talking December 5th and 6th, folks. Picture this. It's dead silent. Everyone's snug in their beds, and that's when he strikes. Teaming up with good old Saint Nick, they make their nocturnal rounds. Now, here's the twist. Santa's leaving gifts for the sweet kids, but Krampus, he's on a different mission. This dynamic duo needs each other to sprinkle that special holiday dark magic. Partners in crime. More like partners in fear. Ever wondered how they keep the naughty list in check? Spoiler alert, it involves a lot more than just checking it twice. Number 7. Imagine this. It's the late 20th century, and folks in Austria and Germany decide they want to keep the spine-chilling legend of Krampus alive. So, what do? They kick off an event called Krampus or the Krampus Run. Picture the streets filled with revelers. And here's the kicker. Men dressed up as the holiday devil, chasing and scaring the living daylights out of the crowds, especially the kiddos. Fast forward to today, and this bone-chilling festivity is still going strong in the European Alpine regions. But wait, there's more. It's not just confined to those parts. It's spread its dark wings to other corners of the world. Parades, wild carousing, and a sea of party animals donning Krampus costumes. Now that's what I call a holiday bash. Can you handle the chaos? Number 8. Hold on to your sanity because Krampus has his very own collection of greeting cards, and they're not your typical warm and fuzzy ones. Picture this. Back in the late 19th century, Krampus decided to make a grand entrance on holiday postcards in Austria and Germany, known as Krampus Garden. But these cards weren't spreading cheer. Oh no, they were showcasing Krampus in action, doing what he does best, terrorizing kids. And let's not forget the spicy ones. Krampus getting a bit too cozy while chasing after the ladies. Talk about a holiday card with a twist. Now fast forward to the US, where things get even more bizarre. Illustrator Monty Beauchamp drops a bomb in 2004 with a book called Devil in Design, featuring a bunch of Krampus-inspired cards. And if that wasn't enough, in 2010, he unleashes Krampus, the devil of Christmas. Can you believe people actually send these devilish cards to each other? What a way to keep the holiday spirit alive. Number 9. Tucked away in the eerie town of Kitzbühel, Austria, lies the Krampus Museum. Yeah, you heard me right. A whole museum dedicated to that Christmas demon, Krampus. It's not your average stroll through. Oh no, strap in for a virtual tour that'll make your hair stand on end. We're talking dungeons with chains, pitchforks, and creatures straight out of your worst nightmares. I took a 3D spin on their website, and trust me, it's like stepping into a horror flick. Morbid artifacts, terrifying masks, and costumes. This place is a real-life nightmare fuel exhibit. I'm already planning my visit. This is something you gotta see to believe. And now, brace yourselves for the final revelation. Number 10. Guess what? Krampus isn't just a folklore tale. He's alive, kicking, and making waves in pop culture. Hold on to your hot cocoa, because this holiday demon has gone global, landing right on the doorstep of North America. In the good old use of a, Krampus is not just a name. It's an invitation to parties and events that celebrate the darker side of Christmas. But wait, there's more. Los Angeles has its very own Krampus organization, and they're throwing a wild bash for their 10-year anniversary. Can you believe it? A decade of demonic festivities. But that's not all. Krampus is a show stealer on the small screen too. He's crashed the sets of TV series like Grimm, Supernatural, and even made a cheeky appearance on American Dad. And let's not forget the grand final, a 2015 horror movie aptly titled Krampus, where our holiday demon takes the spotlight on the big screen. It's like he's become the A-lister of the supernatural scene. Heck, he's even a fashion statement now. Who would have thought that the creature from your Christmas nightmares would be so darn stylish? While he may be making cameos in Hollywood blockbusters and trendy TV shows, I believe that as long as we honor his ancient origins and the traditions that birthed him, Krampus will remain a distinguished mythical figure, a reminder that the holiday season isn't all about sugar-coated joy. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and ring that bell to stay updated on all things spine-chilling.